Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Oh. Super coach tabs on my phone at dawn. Scrolling through the carnage, what went wrong? Grammar sold steady, rookies on the rise. Mid-prices tempting me, danger in disguise. Big J calling from the couch, mate. Check your side. Joe bragging about a loophole, riding that tide. We're traded in our hopes like stocks on a screen. Chasing that price rise, living the dream. Woo! We're the center bound crew. Hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade. Greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench from a blues. Every week we're breaking the rules. AFL in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bound crew. Got duds on the par, can't win a hard ball. Need a downgrade target, answer that call. Possessions piling up, my captain's on fire. Vice loop lightning, sparks through the wire. Yeah. Trade plan scribbled on the back of a bill. One more sideways move, I swear I'll sit still. But the siren, it's Friday, logic is gone. Mate, just push and go on. Who you backing in? Who you backing in? Who you backing in? Yeah, letting go. One more risky move, then we steal the show. We're the center bound crew. Hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade. Greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench from a blues. Every week we're breaking the rules. They fell in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bound crew. We're the center bound crew. Oh yeah, the center bound crew. The center bound crew. The center bound crew.
Yes, everybody, welcome to another live Watchalong here on the Centre Bounce. As always, it's your boy Joe, and this is going to be hopefully a very exciting game of football at the Adelaide Oval between the Crom and the Cats. Crom are fresh off a bye. Meanwhile, the Cats went down agonizingly close by 4 points against the Blues. One Ollie Dempsey goal not counting. Who would have thunk it would come back to hurt the Cats? So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. How do the Crows bounce back? Can they snap into gear? Obviously, Riley Philthorpe and Isaac Rankin, two massive outs for the Crom, has me leaning towards the Cats as the victors tonight. It should hopefully be an entertaining game. Obviously, with the Crows playing at home, they're a much better side. And we all know that the Cats are annoyingly good. They just always play well. And they're always regular contenders. So hopefully it should be a really good game of football to watch. And I look forward to engaging and interacting with all of you wonderful guys and girls in the chat as the game goes on. And maybe also we can do really well with the Gridley. G'day, Windonga. How are you, mate? Cats by 5 goals. What's your trades this week? My trades this week are as follows. I was always doing Lindsay, Flanders, and Rechko. The news that Lindsay was dropped this week just did absolutely nothing to my plan because I was trading him out anyway. And I'm bringing in Holmes, the debutante, and Nick Dacos. Can't be getting Nick Dacos for much cheaper than this, aren't I? Probably long overdue. Finally got this guy in my team at 520. And Holmes, I just really need this guy for his run home. The Cats' run home is absolutely insane. And I'm happy to say that I've now got both of the running brothers, Holmes and Baz, both in my team, and loving life. Can't be affording too many, 600 plus K players. I'm definitely looking for a bit more value. Don't have LDU, don't have home to tackles either. I'm getting LDU Wookie this week. Fair enough. Well, it makes sense. I mean, getting LDU is pretty good, having come off the bye. He does have, of course, the Dockers this week. Should be a really interesting week for North Melbourne to see how they go against the Dockers. I'd like to get him, but it leaves me only one spot left, and still trying to determine who the best final midfielder will be. It's also possible that I could end up bringing Holmes into the midfield and continuing to get some more, trying to get some more defenders. But yeah, no, happy that I've got both Baz and Holmes in the side now. Should be really excited for the run home. And yeah, those are my trades for the week. We'll see how we go. Thank you very much. Much love. G'day, Kobe. I'm back. How was my drive? Oh, it was pretty stressful. It was raining cats and dogs, and yeah, everyone was very nervous. Ben, how are you? Ben, Cats by 12. Yeah, I reckon it'll be an entertaining game. Lindsay, Carroll, and Flanders to Hall, Heaney, and Rowell. Very nice. I like it. Rowell presents a lot of value, I think, at his point. G'day, Kerry. Go Baz. All aboard the Baz train. Yeah, I've already got Baz. I've had Baz for a number of weeks, Kerry. So I'm just added his running brother to my side. So we'll see how we go for the rest of the year. Obviously, very low on trades and can't be really affording too many expensive people. Tonight, I've got a few players actually playing tonight. Still got in the flex my boy Lockie McAndrew. So that will be pretty interesting. McAndrew in the flex. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I know. I feel like he got gun shy. Or maybe the bot realized that it had been discovered. As soon as I accused it of being a bot, it vanished. So that we could all, it's basically gaslighting us, Poet, I reckon. Just never existed. Never existed. Nothing to see here, folks. So it seems to be a few of us here in the chat aboard the Cats train. But none of us are really tipping a big one. So obviously Wernedonga seems to be, Cats by 5 goals. Seems to be the most comfortable margin. I reckon it will be the Cats by 7. Between 7 to 10 points. I feel like the Cats. I don't think the Cats should smash them. I think obviously Crows at home very different to Crows away. Ben's gone. Cats by 12. Will be close most of the game, but Cats will get kick-outs at the end or kick out at the end. Yeah, very possibly. They are masters of red time, aren't they? The Cats. They're so good at piling on goals in red time. Same thing with, I feel like the Hawks also are annoyingly good at kicking goals in red time. Just as soon as teams feel like it's over. And that's another thing that hey, he's here. AFL videos, last minute center bounce, late center bounce. I'm sorry, mate. No one's late but you. No, even another viewer, Poet Know It, called you out. Where are you, mate? Oh, that's hilarious. Now, because of this, I am so positive, Poet, that AFL videos is an alt account for you. You've now absolutely sold it. This is an alt account. You cheeky bugger. You cheeky bugger. Nah, stop talking to yourself, bro. Stop talking to yourself. It's not funny. My strategy for super coaches, I don't have many players from the same team because if you know, they're also on hundreds. Yeah, possibly. But then again, and that would mean that you wouldn't have owned many Bulldogs players because the Bulldogs are notorious for owning the points in the midfield. Alrighty. So the Crom lined up. You made it too obvious. You made it way too obvious, my friend. It's almost like you wanted to get caught. Independent teams will have more than correct. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Kobe, we certainly will. Love a good griddly at halftime. All right. All righty. Here we go. The game is about to start. Nice little light show going around for the Crom. Guthrie's just working the underwear at the moment. Might have a bit of a wedgie. Interesting camera shot of him. I'm looking at Rochelle playing in the forward line, despite Rankin being out. Peatling seems to be playing on Baz. And the ball is thrown up and we're underway. Baz immediately with a tackle, strips his opponent. Holmes running off half-back, soccers it forward. Laird under all sorts of pressure automatically. Henry misses his teammate. Oh, a bit of fumbles, a bit of nerves. Jezza Cameron kicks the ball high and long inside 50. Surely Martin's being held. And he is. That's a free kick to Jack Martin. Wayne Miller, a caught holding the man. Welcome back into the side. That was not a good... That is a moment that Dan Curtin will certainly want to have back. Oh, and Martin way too casual. What was that? He sprays it to the near side. That's a let-off. And now Miller is on the kick-in. Wow, this has been an interesting start to the game. So Miller clears defence only as far as Paddy Dangerfield. Uncontested mark. Oh, takes on the man on the mark. That was Dawson. Now he punts the top of the goal square. Martin flies. And this time Martin says, you know what? I'm going to earn this shot on goal. Plays on. Snaps on the left. The old classic 7-point play. The old classic 7-point play. We'll miss the shot just to kick the other one to get 7 points. That's not too bad. Good start here by the Cats. Ferocious. Dominating field position. Obviously early days. It's only been 1.5 minutes. But it almost looks like they're trying to challenge Wayne Miller's defense. They know how much he loves to intercept, how he loves to play offensively. They were showing before the game how often his intercepts lead to scores. So it'll be interesting to see just how much they try to target his direct matchup. Berry does very well to emerge with the football. Releases Dawson on his raking left foot. Guthrie keeps his eye on it. Stripped by... Oh, Neil Bullen. That was sensational. What a play. Wow, that was great. An immediate, rapid comeback there by the Crom. Zach Taylor with an absolute perler, but that was all on Neil Bullen. Well done, mate. Oh, they needed a quick one. Oh, hello. Sorry. Let me change this one.
Yeah. I just wanted to show everyone for a second what I've done with the team. Hopefully it hasn't burnt me in the ass too much. By looking at the scores, it probably has already. Just final trades. Kind of, you guys will see it tomorrow. Sorry for taking over a second.
No problem.
I have gone Worrell, Wilkie, Hall, Callan in for Lindsay, McCludgig, and Rechko. So, yeah, ended up keeping Grundy. I was playing around with it a little bit. Worrell, hopefully doesn't burn me too much today. We'll see. Could have gone Matt Rao, but I just didn't have enough money because I'm looking at going Flanders to Ash next week and moving Holmes to the midfield. So I can't do it any other way. So yeah, that's my story.
Fair enough.
See, we've got 9 weeks of this nonsense left, or 10, 11 weeks. So yeah,
Sure.
we go. How's the game? Oh, Dawson's
Game. Oh, Jesus, it's absolutely pissing down at the Adelaide Oval.
Jackie,
That is a
Jackie
lot of
Ryan.
rain. That is heaps of rain. Cook bombs the ball out of there. Well gathered there. Oh, it's good luck marking anything. Berry, that was a stupid handball to Dawson. Opens up the doors for the Cats. Dangerfield. He goes for a bunana from 48 meters out, and he pumps it through. Oh, danger. Danger, danger, danger. That was stupid there by Berry. Why did you think it was a good idea to handball to a man under the pump in torrential rain? Just kick it out of there, you muppet. Oh, there we go. So Jesus left us. Honestly, what a stupid decision there by Berry. Thinks he's playing cute football in these conditions. Just bomb it out of there. Surely you've played wet weather football before. That was silly. Hey, good to see a flash. Hoping for another Baz 172. Fingers crossed, mate. I would love another big Baz score. Back in the middle we go. McAndrew wins a tap only as far as danger. Bombs the ball forward only as far as, didn't really travel that far, to be honest. Guthrie and Danger were both trying to raffle the ball. Ends up being a Saligo free kick. Saligo had Miller running by, does not use him. Instead, he goes himself, kicks the ball, top of the 50. Ball hits the deck. Oh, Neil Bullen gets a really crucial hand in there. But for some reason, now everyone's slipping. Everyone's sliding. Don't you dare call that insufficient intent. Good. It's a throw-in. I reckon this could be a pretty good round for me. Only have one out in Whitfield. Yeah. Oh, nice flash. Very nice. Yeah, you should score really well. South Australia freeze. Play on for Neil, indeed. Ball thrown in. DeConning in the ruck against McAndrew. Curtin. Oh, he dances around 2 and then goes for the check side. Gee, that's ambitious. And it goes through for a minor score. This is now Stewart on the kick-in. Players on. And not really seeing too much out of that camera with all the raindrops on it. Danger with a nice pickup. This is Jezza. He goes with a check side. Henry tries to go with the chest mark, and he can't. Ball hits the deck. Lots of pressure. Neil, was that a throw? Guess not. Wiltshire goes for a snap. And well defended there by Miller. Jack Martin tried to shepherd the ball, could not do it successfully. Miller with a bit of 1-2 action. Kicks it out of defense. Blixarv's in prime position. Well done, McAndrew. Well done, my boy. Do it for my Supercoach team. Plays on and kicks it up the line. Archie does well to push his man under the ball. Nice work there by Rochelle to soccer the ball forward. Good pick up there by the Texan, but it's an intercept marked by Holmes. Welcome to my Supercoach team. He plays on, hits a target. Guthrie goes short. Finds Henry. Henry goes short again. This is good build-up here by the Cats. Deep inside forward 50. Miller drops a slippery ball, fumbles it again. It's good luck picking this ball up here. Sean Manor goes for the banana. Low percentage shot. Another minor score. The ball is just pinging around a little bit now at the moment. Dawson receives the kick in from Worrell. He kicks up the line, goes out the back, but Holmes was there to receive. Forward handball. Under a little bit of pressure of the Cats, but they kick the ball forward. Dawson He had his hands all over it. He put his name. He's like, this is mine and mine alone. His kick is absolutely perfect to Peatling. This is now Saligo. Oh, nice little dap pass. Trying to get it to Rochelle. Ball hits the deck. What a pick up there by Tex. Opens up the door for Neil Bullen, who slams the ball home for the Cats' second goal of the night. Jeez. Is it crazy how crazy is it that despite these conditions, the cleanest player on the ground is the big Texan? He has not fumbled it once. Every time the ball is low on the ground, he's just taken it one clean take. Sensational. Yeah, how quickly he got the ball. Is that a throw? That was a throw. That was clearly a throw on that angle. I was going to say, it almost happened too quickly for it to be a handball. Bruin does well. He says, Baz, it's a wet football. Don't bother to pick it up. Just sucker it forward at all costs. Dempsey tried to do it. He misses. And now the Crom. Oh, McAndrew receives a handball. And then he just kicks it forward in hope. Does it work? Yes, this is surge football. Another great pickup, this time from Fogarty. Intercepted. Good forward pressure here by the Crom. Will they be rewarded? We got a forward 50 stoppage. I don't mind me some classic old-fashioned wet weather football. Blixarves win the tap on as far as Dawson. He could not gather the ball, though. A bit of a slip. Someone needs to tell Tanner Bruin that the lasso rule does not apply inside the forward 50. What an idiot. Murray got robbed. Yeah, I feel like Murray was held there and tackled without the pill. Ball is thrown in. McAndrew wins the tap. Gets it to Peatling. The kick is not great. Lands in the breadbasket of Jasny. He goes out short. This is Bruin. Nothing great on offer for him, so he decides to kick it long down the line. Eventually, the ball trickles out of bounds. Even contest. Even contest at the moment. You love to see it. McAndrew v. Blixarves. Sees there's a Mullen tag on Dawson. McAndrew wins the tap. What happens? A free kick. Whose way? The Cats' way. Atkins. He's an underrated player, Atkins. He does so much dirty work. It's insane. Iron long down the line. They've done well here, the Crows, to stop the ball movement. But Laird, hurry kick around the corner. Jez paid the mark. He goes for a corridor ball this time. Gee, he's been playing well as Connor O'Sullivan. He's been doing very well. Wow, what a well moved there by the Cats. They feigned to go out to the far wing. They then changed the angle to go the opposite direction very, very quickly. That was a beautiful kick. Who kicked that ball inside forward 50? Show me the replay again, please. Great kick on the right. And somehow Sean Manor was all by his lonesome. He steps up and scrubs it for a minor score. Was that Mullen who kicked that ball? That might have been Mullen who kicked the ball. That was a very good... No, it wasn't Myers. Myers has a very distinct kicking action, and that wasn't Brian Myers. Oh, Jesus. Who dropped that ball? Wiltshire. There's Myers. That's the kicking action of Myers that we know and love. The Matt Suckling. This is now Tanner Bruin inside the center square. Pumps it up to the dangerous zone, top of the goal square. Ball hits the deck and Manor just skies it. Lucky ball. Bounces before it goes out of bounds. Travis, I know I picked Geelong. Why are you upset, Travis, that you picked Geelong? I tipped Geelong as well. I think most people would have tipped Geelong tonight. Oh, Edwards, double fister. Millerer, kick as he's tackled, but it works out well. The big Texan taps the ball forward down the line. What's that going to be? It's going to be a lasso, no? On your Blue Iris, pick Adelaide at home. That's good. So tapping the ball down the line doesn't count as a lasso. Okay, well that's interesting. That's news to me. De Conning does well to work his man under the ball, kicks the ball forward. Laird claimed immediately. Curtin can't control the pill. Releases Saligo. Oh, nice little fake there by Saligo. Cute little dinky handball over the top. It works. Some nice ball movement here by the Crows up the line. And solid mark. Solid mark deep in defence by another underrated player, Mark O'Connor. He's a very good player. The Irishman. O'Sullivan kicks it away of defensive 50 up the line. Ball hits the deck. De Conning is clean to Dempsey to Bowes. The sound system kicks it inside forward 50. Henry does well to bring the ball to ground. Oh, good tackle there by Worrell on danger, but he somehow gets a kick away. Berry under all sorts of pressure. Bowes follows up. So that was Wiltshire. Butts is claimed by Neal. Good pickup by Worrell to Laird. He bombs out of defence. Ball's in the sky. What a mark there by Edwards. That's a very strong pack mark in the wet. Kicks it up the line and out of bounds on the full or a lasso. All his hard work. I thought I picked an upset. Yeah, maybe not. I hate Adelaide, but I picked them. Why do you hate Adelaide, Blue Iris? What have Adelaide done to Brisbane that makes you hate them so? Interesting. Is Adelaide winning the first quarter? No, they are down by 3 points. De Conning is pushed in the back as he hits it. Yes, and he gets the free kick. Completely unnecessary. That was a very silly free kick. He goes short. This is Dempsey. Dempsey's at half forward. Dempsey kicks the ball inside the pocket. Numbers fly. Curtin releases his hands. That's a very silly handball, but hey, it works out okay. I don't get to see the match. That's all right. You can ask any question you want. Must have really liked Calamachi. They keep stealing our players and our assistant coach. Man, Blue Iris, if there was ever a team that really should get robbed of all of their good, staff, it will be you guys. Of course, you're in high demand. Your team is amazing. Baz pumps the ball high. Blixarves can't mark. Henry to Henry on the left. He had time, didn't use it. Another minor score. Peppering the goals of the Cats to start this game. 7 shots to 3. And yet, the Crows just need a goal to steal the lead. Worrell kicks out of defence. De Conning does well. Bruin keeps the ball alive. Sends it back inside forward 50. Butts with a very solid... Is that ball still in play? No. Big 100%. Big Henry should have gone for that goal. Agreed. Too unselfish. Sometimes it's not unselfish to score a goal for your team. It's a fine line. Neil goes with the two hands. Danger. Picks it up. To Manor. To Blixarves. Pushed as he kicked. And he goes in for a minor score. 2 goals 6 to 2 goals 1. And Worrell on the kick-in duty again. I'm sure Big J will be very happy with this, considering he traded in the great man this week. Ball hits the deck. Saligo taps it. Fogarty releases the hands. Neil Bullen showed it to his opponent and releases some space. This is now Curtin. Tucks the ball under the arm, goes for a run to Archie. Back to Curtin. He pumps a long, high drop putt inside forward 50. Bowes cuts across with a double-handed fist job. And Stewart claims Neil Bullen in a strong tackle. That was a very nice passage of play there by Curtin. Great run. Edwards wins the tap on as far as Holmes. Releases the handball to Blixarves. Slung around as he kicks it. Dangerfield. He releases the hands to Holmes, to Atkins. They're working in the phone box. But well done, Henry playing in front. Takes the chest mark. He plays on immediately. Kicks it towards the 50. It's a bit of a helicopter. But butts. Big butts. We love it. We love him. And we cannot lie. Takes a very good intercept mark on the defensive 50. And he sends it from whence it came. And we have a throw-in really in the center wing. Hey, how are ya? Myrenigos. First time seeing you on the channel. Welcome. Travis has currently 6 Gyres in the AFL and only 1 Jason. Holy shawarma. Who would have thought? DeConning taps it. Blixarves. Kicks smothered by Dawson. Dangerous spot, middle of the ground. Who wants this pill? Oh, they call the ball up very quickly there. McAndrew against DeConning. McAndrew wins the tap. The umpire needs to get out of the way ASAP. But the ball is following the umpire. Move away, son. Is that on the full? It is. Free kick to Holmes. Holmes with a 45-degree angle kick. It's up Myers. You know how Myers likes to kick. Unfortunately, the conditions did not suit the way he kicks. Lasso, free kick Dawson. His kick is very silly. Very, very silly. The free kick to who? Gee, he did Rochelle absolutely no favors with that kick. Myers gets a free kick back. Is that 15? Is that? Bro, lucky not to be paid 50 against the Texan. Cats feel comfortable with some chip mark. 19 uncontested marks to 4. Kick goes up the line. Danger with the crumb. Pumps it inside 50 and big butts. Takes the intercept mark. Retreats backwards. Lift Cook. Yeah, I mean, I already traded out Cook, so I got no worries there. Nice mark. Taylor's a player. I like him. Oh, what a ball into the middle. That's a beautiful kick. 5 minutes to go. Dawson lowers the eyes. Hits up Tex. Is that going to be a free kick? No? Okay. Jeez. Connor Sullivan bodies Tex Walker off the ball and doesn't give away a free kick for that. Insane. Just when you thought you've seen it all. Dawson, he lowers the eyes. He's got his kicking boots on. When Dawson is kicking the ball well, it's a beautiful sight. Ball hits the 50-meter arc. Oh, comes up the back. Keys. Oh, my God. What the hell was that, Keys? Keys, what was that? That is ridiculous. How was that not a free kick but his fist got ball, to be honest. You can't cook in the rain. Don't you go out in the rain. Don't go out in the pouring rain. Berry picks up the ball. Quick step over the shoulders, a goal. Something out of nothing. Something out of nothing. And the Cats, despite really owning the quarter, are down by 1. Who are you talking about? I was surprised that the big Texan didn't get a free kick. It was also Keys who released the handball to Berry. So, yeah, maybe Keys deserves a little bit of credit there. Good work there by Keysy. Max Holmes, who I traded in this week's on 26. I'm not against that. Worrell, 36. Big J must be very, very happy about that. I'd love a little bit more out of McAndrew, though. His break-even is 70. Oh, Atkins receives a ball, tries to take on Rochelle, feeds a handball forward in hope. Curtin does well. Good pickup. This is Laird. Fans it out wide. Taylor, I love this guy. He's very, very good. Peatling, not 15. Back to Taylor. Oh, takes on Holmes. That's not a very good thing to do. Luckily, though, the slip saves him. Not deemed insufficient intent or a lasso. Had to dress up in my rain gear on the way home. Walk in it. And I was hoping drivers and delivery driving. Oh, yeah. Due to my Hawthorn umbrella. I would have done it for sure if I saw you. Sorry, Travis. If I saw a Hawthorn umbrella, I'd be like, oh, target number 1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'd never do that. I wouldn't do that to anybody. That's just rude. Very rude, very mean. Dangerfield leading all comers on the field was not for disposals, was not on my bingo card tonight, that's for sure. Whacks the ball forward. Big Butts is in the way. He's planted there, the Big Butts. Edwards claimed in a tackle by Holmes. That's got to be holding the ball, and it is. Big Maxi Holmes. The kick into space. Does it have enough journey for Neil? It doesn't. Good forward pressure by the Cats. Creates a forward 50 stoppage. A boundary throw-in. I'm ranked 1806. Well done, Poet. That's amazing, man. How much do you credit the centre bounce for that? Martin. Terrible handball to Myers. To Baz. Back to Martin. Goes for a bit of a run. Left foot snap. It worked out well, but the ball is too slippery, too wet. Jezza could not hold on to it. And it allows the Crows to get away. The Crows escape. Jeez, Guthrie just... Guthrie is sliding. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Captain the wrong cat? Yeah, I know, right? I highly doubt you own Dangerfield, though. Hey, Globes, how's it going? Yeah, Berry, trading out Berry is a little bit unfortunate. Hey, Maltesing, how you doing? Well, hope you have a good week. Yeah, it's actually been a very decent week. Had my 6-month review at the work and for my probation, and happy to say I still have my job. I've passed my 6 months. So this boy is still employed. Yippee, yippee. So yes, it's been a good week. Where my team is going, I should trade in my last targets. Pendle's in danger. Pendle's in danger. Yeah, man, just Pendle's, Danger, Gorn, Grundy. Just get every old name in the book corrects Blue Iris who not to pick. Watch us to know who not to pick, and you'll be fine. High ball, the Texan, with a very nice mark. He plays on, turns around, kicks out inside forward 50. Keys is worked off the ball. He dropped way too easily. He dropped like a sack of potatoes. That was pathetic. Someone needs to go over there and write a fine right there for staging. That was embarrassing. Baz is presenting as a short option, gets to him. Nothing obvious to kick to, though. The Crows have done well. He has to go out wide. Oh, Baz to Holmes. You'll love to see it. And then what happened? As soon as I turned my head, did Tex get in the way of that? Well done, Tex. Vintage danger, it is. Watching you guys and reading chat actually helped a lot. You guys focus on different players and what the fantasy community does, and I feel like I'm like, oh, thanks, poet. Thank you very much. Thanks, Travis. Thank you, Maltesing. Need to take on a role at the Bombers. Yeah, maybe head coach. No, I'll go assistant. We'll start with an assistant coach. Happy to have an assistant coaching role at the Bombers. Why not? They're not ruling anybody out, right? Which means they're not ruling me out either. I should put my hand up. Baz tries to draw a man in. Rochelle did very well. Then he gets the ball back, but he kicks it into his own teammate's back. And Peatling says, why the hell did you do that? Hope Baz can get double digits tackles. Yeah, possibly. I mean, he's not doing too great at the moment. He's only got one tackle, 20 points. Who you got winning? Look, I had tipped the Cats high impact gaming. I tipped the Cats before the game by about 7 points. Holmes kicked the smothered. Dawson does well to gather on the second take. Rochelle hemmed up on the boundary line with a beautiful centering ball to Cook. There he is. Who wanted Braden Cook to start cooking in the rain? Great kick there by Rochelle. And a great take. Very nice indeed. He's a player with potential, but done nothing. Everyone in South Australia talks him up. Look, I feel like he is a bit of a heart and soul type player, though. He does buy in. I think he does do well for the team in terms of good vibes, maybe in terms of leadership. Cook misses on the quarter time siren. And if you're a Crows fan, you would take this with both hands. Because you would, I think the Cats probably were the better team that quarter and did not capitalize. Open the door for the Crom. And the Crom enter quarter time with a nice 2-point lead. Worrell, 35 points. How good is that? You love to see it. I'm not going to mention this guy because poor Globes will start crying again. So we're going to move past Berry. Dawson, 29. I'm liking the look of Dawson. I like him a lot. He's just doing a lot of nice things. And he's got his ball use back. I know it's 56% disposal efficiency. I get that. But it is torrential rain. And he actually looks really good to the eye. So Jordan Dawson, you know what? I reckon Dawson's a top 8 mid from here on out for the end of the year. McAndrew, 23. Keep it going, my boy. Keep going. You have a break even of 70-something. I need you to make me a little bit more money this week before I trade you out, and then I'll be very pleased. Rochelle, 15, which is quite good for those who don't own him. For those who do own him, I'm sorry. Wayne Miller at 12, not great. So if you were tossing and turning between Miller and Worrell this week, and you picked Worrell, congratulations, you picked correctly. He's doing very, very nicely. Then from a Geelong perspective, old man danger. Nobody has him. Max Holmes, 39. Traded him in this week. I'm very happy about that. Bailey Smith, 28, having done just about nothing. You take that. Very happy with this. Who else is Stewart 12, not doing great. Bruin 13, not doing great. Yeah. Not too many relevant players on for Geelong. But the two boys, Holmes and Baz, both doing very well. But yes, Worrell, those who are on Team Worrell, congratulations. Doing very well for you tonight. Apparently, none of the dream team for Essendon have even been asked. Joe Lauren Wood can't be trusted anymore. Put a line through it. Put a line through it. The thing about that Blue Iris is it just seems that it's just journalistic integrity is just sort of being flushed down the toilet, you know? More and more. It's just journalists who are trying to get information out as soon as possible because they want to have their name attached to the news was broken by X person. The news broken by Y. They don't necessarily care about the effectiveness, I suppose, the accuracy of what they're reporting, because there is no consequence to them getting it wrong. All that ends up happening is they just have a bit more publicity of their name getting a piece of news out there. And then if anything remotely true comes of it, they'll say, see, I just didn't get all of it right. You can't expect me to have everything correct. So it's stupid. It's not good. Is it the go type? Not game breaking usually, but when he's on. Yeah. Baz is on 28 serviceable. Reckon if this game stays close. Yeah, I think so. Old teasing at work. Everyone here avoiding me this week. Laughable. Jeez, if Crows win this week, might need some social workers. You got to take it right up to him, old teasing. You got to do it. Jeez, I don't like the Cats fans. Team Worrell all the way. Well done, Globes. Who y'all this K going to win? High Impact Gaming. I think the gaming hit you too hard, mate. That is a lot of impact. What is this? Are you asking who's going to win this game? Tip the Crows on you. Kobe, well done. Dream Team has no herders coach. Yeah. Look, for me, I'm not on Team Herd for coach. I think I'd love it if it was... I'd love a Worsfold. Oh, sorry. Longmire. I'd love a Longmire into a succession plan where Kelly or Corey Enright take the head job. I'd love a succession plan where this untried coach is developed and trained by an experienced legend who has done it before whilst the Bombers are shit. And then after a couple of years of talent acquisition in the draft, the young, untried coach then takes the responsibility, having stepped up to the role after the succession plan, and then off we go. I think that would be the dream scenario at the Bombers. I just don't know, and I probably don't think that someone like Longmire would be open to doing that. Worrell, Dawson, and Holmes tick so far. Absolutely, Travis. Impact Gaming is my second alt account, by the way. Okay, there we go. So, Poet, how many of your accounts sit here watching? Are you just... Is my live viewership count a lie? With like half of it being your alt accounts? Here I am thinking I'm talking to people, but in reality, I'm just talking to you on multiple different accounts. Ball hits the deck. Does very well, Martin, to keep the ball alive. But Worrell gets an important hand in there and whacks the ball out of bounds. It's basically all me, yeah. Poets. Where would this channel be without you, mate? Ball is thrown in. McAndrew gets the pill, runs straight into Henry. Releases the handball, though, only as far as Baz. Nice body work here by the Crows. Laird tries to keep the ball low. Throw in. The Cats was like negative 200. The Cats was like negative 200? What does that even mean? By Impact Gaming, you're using words I understand, but the meaning I'm not getting. High ball out of defense. DeConning with the flying fist. And we have another throw in. Here we go. Ball back into play. McAndrew with the tap. Only as far as DeConning. He just hacks the ball along the line. Ball stays in play and then out of bounds. 35. Is that ball ace? It is. Don't see ball ace enough. Dawson all by himself. You'll love to see it if you're a Dawson owner. Is it just me or did KO shit the bed? Guys, is it just me or has KO shat the bed? I repeat, KO has shat the bed. It's just a black screen. Is it just me or yours is fine? Mine literally is just gone black out of the blue. Let me get out of it and go back in. Foxtel still working. All right, I went back out of it and came back in. I don't know why. All of a sudden, there we go. It's working again. All right, we're back and running again. McAndrew tries to tap the ball forward like 3 times and finally gets it to Curtin. Yep, I'm back and running again, guys. Thank you very much. That was the first time I've ever seen that happen. Anything makes more sense in my Supercoach team. Just got Dawson in. Well done, Travis. Yeah, no, I like Dawson. Thought he's a great trade in. What was his price? $576. Yeah, that's a good price. 114 break even. Yeah, I like Dawson off his buy as well. He's a very good player. He did just give away a free kick to Baz though. Love to see it. Keep going, Baz. Dempsey keeps the ball alive. No, he doesn't. Dan Curtin, mate, 37. He's having one heck of a game. Five shots to 8. The 5 more accurate. Nice tap forward there by McAndrew to Saligo. Sockers off the ground. Gee, Tex reckons he's lucky not to give away a free kick, but all right, if you say so. And when Dawson Holmes, nice poet. Very nice. McAndrew, bro, he's been held by the hand. Saligo surges the ball forward, tries to sock it off the ground. He can't. Holmes is claiming a free kick. Everyone wants the damn free kick. Yo, Pommy! His name is Jody. Dance on the sand. No one better at Supercoach in the land. Oh, Pommy. You're a star, mate. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Cracking game. Surprised you're not doing a live watch-along yourself, man. Millerer. Oh, tries to switch the ball. It does Curtin absolutely no favors. Jezza tries to apply some pressure. Oh, that was a bit of a rhyme. Up the line. Hey, that could have been a rhyme too. Myers puts the head down, gets to work. Atkins claimed by Dawson and Archie in a crom sandwich. How am I? Doing well, doing very well. I'm very happy to see you here. I have a lot of content to push out, having a night off. I can imagine you would have heaps on your plate. You have that rest. Baz hacks it round the corner, and it's a free kick to Danger. Gee, what a game by Danger tonight. Kick is not great, though. Big butts. Big butts. Sits on Neil. Hold to play on. Oh, Neil, he takes a step too long as well. A lot of indecision from both clubs. Leads the ball getting into about half forward for the Crows. Curtin, clean. Kicks it inside forward, 52 Rochelle. Can't get there in time. This kick is not ideal. Dempsey, tackled without the pill by Cook. Play on is the call. Oh, I love Taylor. This is a nice handball to Cook. Taps it forward to Rochelle. A blind, no-look kick. But he knows where the goals are. Touched on the line. Well saved there by Tommy Stewart. Plays on immediately out of the goal square. O'Connor up the line. Jezza waited for the ball to get to him. And Worrell flies in and kills the pill. Is this centre bounce of the Poet Society? More rhymes in here than Eminem's house? I to be honest, I'm not even trying to do it. I was sort of shocked. It's just Marshall Mathers, LP. Dan Curtin, fights his way through a tackle. Can't get past Atkins. Trying to take on Atkins is you're either very brave or you're very foolish. And I think in most instances, you're pretty foolish if you think you can successfully get out of an Atkins tackle. Blixarves skies it. Absolutely skies that ball. Henry refuses to go for goal tonight for some reason. Feeds it off to Martin. And that's a classy finish there by Jack Martin. Tommy's old boy, Jack Martin. That was a nice finish on the right. I feel sick looking at Cook, Henry, and Banfield in my forward line. Yeah, I hear you. I didn't get Henry because I just knew Henry. Henry is such an injury-prone player. Banfield, look, I bought the Banfield hype as well. I traded in Banfield and Cook. I just thought Cook's done his job. He'd made enough money. Thank you for your services. I traded him out last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm not exactly enjoying AFL. Prefer to watch through others at the moment. Blue Iris. At least you've seen a couple of flags in the last 2 years, man. I'm not really... I think I have a bit more of an excuse to not enjoy football. Stewart tries to clear a handball going. Nice forward pressure. Oh, is that deemed in the back? Gee, Archie. Very ferocious with the tackle. Gives it away. O'Connor drops the mark. Has some assistance over the top. This is Tanner Bruin. Tanner Bruin kicks it inside forward 50. No, he does not. He instead kicks it into the third row. Out of bounds on the full. Still his sausage. Short ball. Just works. Just works. Still early doors, but come on, Baz. Yeah, look, it is still pretty early. Baz is on 41, having really not done much. He's got a very nice, very favorable super coach to fantasy ratio, which you like to see. If he Worrell is having one heck of a game. Oh, Big J would be very happy. Turns around, kicks up the line. Was Edwards pushed underneath it? Should be an Edwards free kick, in my opinion. It is. Our boy Suitcase out 4 to 6 weeks. To be honest, you'll be playing better without him. He really wasn't giving you much on the field, was he? So I've gone bold. Looping Cripps. I know he plays bad generally versus you, but it's Cripper, bro. Yeah, but it's us. We are so crap. If there was ever a week to put the VC on Cripper, it's this week. I love it. I love it. Well done, Pommy. That is a beautiful call. And you know what? I reckon it's going to work swimmingly for you. I still wish I had Jagger Smith, because I think Jagger Smith is guaranteed to turn up this week as well. Ball's in a dangerous spot here for the Crom. O'Sullivan fumbles, has enough time to kick it out of defence. The free kick to who? The free kick to the Crom. Beautiful ball. Was that Taylor? I reckon that was Taylor. No, it wasn't Taylor. Who is this person? Number 40. Oh, this is the kid on debut. This is Hall Kahan. Hall Kahan. I don't know how you pronounce it because I got it's muted at the moment. That was a beautiful kick inside 50. Hits up Neil Bullen. Neil Bullen steps up to the plate and it's a shocker. Unfortunately, we do not get a score assist for young Hall Kahan because he kicks it out of bounds on the full. Mullen slides and gets up very quickly in one fell swoop. Henry, Hollywood. Absolute beautiful ball use. Well done there by Mac. Oh, no. I thought he got the intercept. He doesn't get the intercept. Instead, it's arrived by the Cats, and the Cats are now inside forward 50, deep in the pocket, out of bounds. Gee, just when it looked like the Crows had the pill, they somehow surged the ball forward. Baz 42, Holmes 45. Saligo with a nice blind turn. Laird. Guthrie flies for a mark, brings the ball to ground only as far as Neil Bullen. Nice dribbling kick. Archie, he avoids one, and that's out of bounds on the full. Silly there by Fogarty. No, I did not end up VC McAndrew Poet. I was clearly joking. I was not going to do that. Martin has to track the ball back. This is now Stewart. Goes back by hand. Some time and space here for the Cats. They like to reload from this defensive side of the centre square. Tanner Bruin lowers the eyes. This is a good ball. This is Bose. Bose lowers the eyes. Shocking kick. Hits up Curtin. Nice intercept mark. And this ball in between the zones to Neil Bullen. This is now... couldn't tell who it was. Absolute wobbling kick, but it manages to find Keys. Wheels around on the left. Oh, great defensive work there by Dangerfield. Who would have thought? Patrick Dangerfield. The kick was crap, but not punished. Bruin, was he caught high? No, not high. Dawson, composure. Tries to trickle the ball forward. This is well repelled here by the Cats. Grind Myers fends off one. Kicks it up the line. Was that a push out by Bose? No, it wasn't. Play on is the call. Hall Kahan to Laird. Back to Hall. Nice pace on the young man. It's up Edwards. Edwards, an absolute grubber, but it works. Archie stands strong in the tackle and hits the Texan. No one mans the mark, so he plays on and drills it home. You cannot leave the Texan all by his lonesome. He's a lone ranger, the big Tex. He's a pure kick of the football, and the Crows take the lead back. Max Holmes is the VC. Oh, he's doing well for you, Maxie. Same as Belly Smith, not ideal conditions. Correct. The conditions have really impacted on the quality of the game. Josh Worrell might be the greatest pom to ever play football. Probably. He has been sensational. Sheasel, Track, Zach Bailey, McInerney, and Jagger. not bringing in tracks that feel weird, bringing in players already traded out. Fair enough. This is a really poor game. Yeah, the conditions and the pressure, I think. Bose soccers the ball. Laird to Dawson. Coming out of defense from that stoppage there. Interesting. This kick is touched off the boot. Baz. He tries to lower the eyes, but it's a turnover. Ball ace. Does well to keep it in front of him. Laird took too long with the disposal. Brian Myers to Manor. Manor puts it inside to the top of the goal square. Is that a mark? I would have paid that a mark. Play on's the call. Jezza Cameron robbed. Henry steals it, and Henry kicks the goal regardless. They were not to be denied, the Cats. And just like that, the Cats get the quick reply. The Ginger bring the AFL into Olympics. Josh Worrell winning Team Great Britain silver on his own. 100%. Oh, he's a star. You know what? Bring AFL into the Olympics. I need Josh Worrell to be the one carrying the Great Britain flag. He needs to be the flag bearer. My God, Dawson slowed down, mate. Yeah, Dawson's on fire, bro. I love Dawson. He's doing very well. A grubber. Good word. Mully grubber, even better. I've never heard of a mully grubber before, to be honest, so I wouldn't be able to use it. Grubber, I have. Oh, danger! He's been caught cold. Well done there by Berry. Hold on to the pill. Releases Cook. Cook inside forward 50. Is that touched? No, it's a mark to Guthrie. Good to see you, Rob. My man Holmes is doing well. Dawson with the intercept mark. And you just know that Dawson is going to nail this goal from 50. You just know it. Jordan Dawson is going to nail it. Hey, Mass. Jonas. Hey, how you doing? This Hall Cahan could be my D5 going forward. Clark D6. Perez Dirksen on the bench. Well, I told you Dawson was going to kick it, and he does. He's a beautiful kick of the ball, especially from distance. He's a star. An absolute star is Dawson. Especially in the face of adversity with his brother. What a gun. What a gun. But yes, Hall Cahan, he's not doing too bad. Maybe I should refresh this. Are these scores correct? Boom. Dawson 44. Hall Cahan 34. That's not too bad. 18 minutes into the second quarter. Pretty good. Age Mal. Worm burner. Oh, yes. Love a good worm burner. I have used worm burner every now and then. Baz takes the ball out of the middle. Kick around the corner. Looking for Henry. Is that paid a mark? It is. Nice acrobatics. Has to give and go really quickly. Kick into the pocket looking for Jez. Over his head. And Dawson comes in to kill it to make sure of the job. Worrell 52. Dawson 52. McAndrew 39. Not doing too hot. So far, I'm happy to bring in Hall over Bailey McDonald. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that, Travis. I would agree with that call there. Jesus. Everyone on top of each other. Ball going nowhere. Mully grubber was used for more cricket delivery. Ah, yeah. I was never a cricketer, unfortunately. Danger. Tries to surge the ball forward. Trickles out of bounds. For a forward 50 stoppage, a throw in. What is Malira doing tonight? He's not doing much. I think the problem with Malira is that he gave away a couple of free kicks pretty early on, had a couple of goals kicked on him, and it has unfortunately really stunted his scaling for this game. Blixarves. He was tackled before he had it. Well done, young Taylor. Outsized, but he fought through it. I love Taylor. He's a great player there for the Crom. Edwards wins the tap. So you know who right on cue. Taylor. Archie does well with the gather. Hawker handballs it to Neil Bullen at the worst possible instance as he slips over. Dangerfield running back with the flight. Ball slips out of his hands. Releases Blixarves. He works his way onto the left. How does the ball trickle? Oh. Henry realized it was going through for a minor score. Tried to keep the ball alive with the tap in. But that had to be a block by Henry to allow Dangerfield to even get onto that pill. That had to be a block. He stopped his run and didn't touch the pill himself. Ball comes out the back. Opportunity for Archie if he can gather. He does. Handball over the top is good. Edwards. What a pick up there by the Texan. But it goes through for a minor score. Piss off that the old man Tex could pick the ball up like that. Now, this time, Tex was caught with the throw. He wasn't caught before. Earlier in the game in the first quarter, that was 100% a throw, which wasn't caught. This time he was. But the fact that he could cleanly, in one take, lunging with a wet, slippery ball, that is insane hands. Vice grip. What a mark there by Ollie Henry. He flies. That was sensational. The kick is also very nice. To Neil. He turns around. I reckon he's got the journey in it. I reckon he's got the journey in him. He can do this. It's called shepherding if within 5 meters. Bullschlachen. What a nice mark. I don't agree with that. I don't think you can shepherd a mark, though. Maltesing. You can shepherd if the ball is on the ground, but you can't shepherd a marking attempt, is my understanding. Sunstripe, I think our boy Caddy, yeah, 100%. 100%. Michelini to Hall to Laird. Pick up the line, 2-on-1. Oh, that's got to be a high tackle. Advantage taken to Baz. His handball to Holmes. The running brothers combine, and that kick from Holmes in those conditions. Wow. That was a thing of beauty. The way he even had it curve back into Shannon Neal's chest, that was a thing of beauty. What I would give for the Bombers to have, for Nate Caddy to have that type of delivery, what I would give for that. Hits the post, scores a level at the Adelaide Oval. 5-3, plays 4-9. Worrell with the kicking duties. Berry. Far and wide. Saligo to my boy Taylor. Handball over the top to Keys. He does very well, Keys, at protecting the ball whenever he jumps. Atkins to Wiltshire. Slips as he tries to retreat. It's high. Well done. What a nice spoil there by Curtin. Saved it's almost a certain mark. God, Neil cannot kick. Well, it was close. Hit the post on that occasion. Well, if you think Neil can't kick, who the hell kicked that ball? Keys. You think Neil can't kick? What the hell was that by Keys? Shepherding on the goal line is almost non-existent, except one will get pulled out every now and then. Well, that's exactly what happened, Mass, when the Crows were playing against Port. in the showdown that the Adelaide Crows had a goal stopped, that the Wayne Miller goal was disallowed because of a shepherding infringement on the goal line. That's the one time that it ever happens. Always against the Crows. Atkins. Oh, well defended. I don't know who the hell that was on the ground. Did very well. Atkins grabs Saligo high. But Saligo was literally lying down on the ground. I don't know how you tackle him. He literally cannot get any lower unless he digs a hole in the ground. Laird to Cook. Great kick. Edwards and Taylor, they get in each other's way, and then he collides with Keys. Opens the door to Holmes, to Baz. Oh, they had a certain shot on goal go begging. And the Cats, with their 9 lives. I don't know what Taylor was doing. He just had zero awareness. Ain't good. This ain't good, but at least we have a decent run in the fixture from here. Poet, were you a Hawk supporter? Poet? Cook sinks his foot into it. 1-on-1 contest between Rochelle and O'Connor. O'Sullivan clean with the pickup. Feeds a handball forward. Holmes with a nice little dinky soccer kick. Feeds a handball forward. Wiltshire. Is that in the back? No, calls the umpire. It's not. It's an arm wrestle, a contest. The Crows, they get the field position. Well tapped there by Stewart. O'Sullivan. Holmes. That's not a great handball. A hospital handball. Put his team under all sorts of pressure. The Crows win the ball back. Curtin steps inside. Kicks on the left. Well done by the big Texan. Archie taps it forward. This is Rochelle. He receives a handball over the top to Peatling. It's a great centering ball. McAndrew to Keys. In the goal square, it's a McAndrew goal assist. Well done. Do it for my Supercoach team, boys. Keep it going. Big time goal. Ball was there to be won, and the Crows had the numbers. Moving forward, look how many Crows in that forward half of the ground, and just not enough Cats. Where were they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 Crows at least. The Cats are all too busy jogging on the wing. Wow, that's news. That's news to me. Never see that happen. Cats, the AFL Pets, always got a great fixture. Oh, Poet, you're a Cat supporter? Yeah, fair enough. Apologies, I did not mean to potentially insult by asking if you barracked for your rival. That was not my intention. McAndrew wins the taps, taken by DeConning. Peatling does well to work onto this pill. Gets a kick away. Keys does well to control the football. Danger. Claim by Saligo. This is now Cook. Takes it to a 1-on-1. Well done, O'Connor. Wins a crucial 1-on-1 contest there. Kicks it up the line. Neil flies. Off hands. Martin tries to fight through a tackle. Unsuccessful. How many quarters in this quarter? How many quarters in this quarter? Or do you mean how many minutes left in this quarter? Or seconds? There's 5 seconds left in this quarter. And then we reach halftime, because obviously a quarter means 4 parts, right? So in 3, 2, 1, there goes the siren. We've now 2 quarters down, also known as halftime. So this is now halftime. The Crows in front by a goal. 39 plays 33. Some very nice scoring from some relevant Supercoach players. Dawson on 55, doing very, very well. Worrell 51, also doing well. McAndrew, keep going, son, 49. Hall Kahan, 44. Don't we just love the Crows players? Unless, of course, you're a Wayne Miller owner. Then you're not happy about that at all. If you've got Cook, you'd also like him to cook a little bit more. Rochelle, though. I am very sorry for the Rochelle owners out there. Holmes, 63. Very happy with this trade in this week. Baz, 60. Look, for someone, I reckon Baz has been pretty quiet today. 60 points is not bad thus far. So 63 and 60 for the two Geelong boys. Stewart has sort of worked his way into this game. He had a much better quarter this time around. 28 points in this quarter. So more than doubled the output of quarter one. So very few people own Tom Stewart. If you're a Tanner Bruin owner still, you're not happy with the 25. Really, that's about it for all the Supercoach picks. A lot of the relevant Supercoach picks are doing very well, apart from Miller and Rochelle. They're the two fails so far for both of these two teams. I sort of had a feeling that Hall Kahan was going to do very well, so I'm very happy that I have him on the field, and I'll be looping between Ryan and Edwards this week. I traded in Holmes, got the Baz, got my boy McAndrew, who might just end up being a keeper in my flex. So this has been a very, very... It's been entertaining. It's been low skills, don't get me wrong, but you can expect that with the conditions as they are. Now, as is our halftime custom here at the Centre Bounce for these live watch-alongs, it is Gridley time. If you have never played Gridley, the game is quite simple. It is a game where you have 9 squares on this grid, an X and a Y axis. Each of these grids, spaces, require you to fill in a player that meets the requirements for both of these two factors. So, these two criteria. So, for example, in this top left, you need someone who has played a game for Geelong whilst also having kicked 3+ goals in a final. Oh, we got someone coming in here, someone who's very happy. This one.
Hello.
Hello,
I had
you?
this issue last time. I'm just trying to get the sound to work.
I can hear you.
1 second.
You can't hear me. Just say what you have to say then. I'm going to cry if Hall Kahan scores more than Josh Dacos. 4 quarters. No, he's saying sport. High impact gaming. So yeah, this is a game of 4 quarters, and we're half-time. Half-time breaks takes around 20 minutes. So we've got 20 minutes. G'day, Jack. Hope you're doing well. I think I might have won Gridley yesterday. Wow, that's huge. George. Okay, so for example, Mark Kirsten here says George Goninon. I don't know who this is. Who the hell is George Goninon?
Hey, what's up, stream? Sorry, I'm just
How
trying
are
to
you?
try and get this to work.
Hear us?
It's
This guy's killing me. He's killing me, Big J. So he played for Geelong. And has he kicked 3 goals in a game? He has. Kicked 3 goals in a game. It's good. Very good. 11 goals. So I reckon I've never heard of this guy, so I reckon he should be a good player. So we'll try it. George Goninon.
All good. I just wanted to say, hey, Joe, I'm glad that you kept Mick Andrew. Good selection. I told you to keep him. I'm like, Mick Andrew's good. No problem. Really good game. Worrell's doing okay for Big J at the moment. And Hall is looking great. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Catches everybody. See you tomorrow
Bye.
at 5:30.
Yep. Gee, that was bizarre. That was very bizarre. But yes, we heard from Big J. All right. So George Goninon was selected by 0.3% of people. That is excellent. Excellent. That's what this means. 0.3%. Ideally, we want an entire grid of this purple low percentage, because similar to golf, the lower the score, the better the outcome. So this is a wonderful selection. Well done, Mark Curson. So I've got here Flash saying Darren Milbuin for 30 plus disposals in a final. Is this for Geelong, Flash? Darren Milbuin? Do you want Darren Milbuin in this bottom left? Milburn. Darren Milburn. 0.6%. Love it. Love it. I was going to say, who the hell's Milbuin? I thought, is this another ancient player I have never heard of? Of course, Darren Milburn. Apologies for that. Hawker Hunt, 49. Sensational. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, mate. Yes, yes. As soon as, of course it's Milburn. Of course it's Milburn. 100%. Silly sausage. Got a unique. Neil Trezise. If he's the worst we have. Interesting. So we'll sort of move across. Prelim final player. So a player who has played in a preliminary final and has also kicked 3+ goals in any final. In this one. So someone who's made it to a prelim and has also kicked 3+ goals in a final. How many goals has Mason Cox kicked in the final? Nah, probably not. Probably too obvious. It's probably too obvious. I think ideally you'd like to go for a club that doesn't have a large supporter base, because it means that they're less likely to have people selecting their players. That makes sense. Okay. So this is the dream. All right. This is the dream. The dream is that you have an entire grid of unique players picked by 0.0% of people. This is the lowest that you could possibly have. Flash, thank you very much. You are a star. Flash is a star. Well, we all know that. We already all know that. Okay, so then we move to the third one. So we need someone who has played 250+ games and has also kicked 3+ goals in the final. 146 options. There is 146 options for this. Nathan Ablett? Pick 3 in a grand final? In a grand final. It doesn't have to be in a grand final. It just has to be in any final. So it could be elimination, could be semi, prelim. Doesn't have to be a grand final. Nathan Ablett. How many games did Nathan Ablett play for? Nathan Ablett has played all of 34 games. So he obviously will not be able to fit this one. And unfortunately, he won't be able. We've already picked these other two. Hey, Aka, how are you, mate? Just back from the movies. What did you watch? Zach Guthrie is a prelim final. I feel like Zach Guthrie might be pretty obvious. But he's not. 0.6%. Nice. Very nice. Good one, Jack. That's also a very low, a very rare option. You love to see a good rare option. Very happy about this. Scary movie? Yeah, nah. Once you start getting into movie number 4 and 5 and 6, it really starts getting into milking it for everything it's worth. Yeah. Keep him up your sleep for next time. Nathan Ablett, yeah. I'll have to make a note of that. Good call, Blue Iris. Has Corey Enright ever kicked 3 goals in a game, in a final? Has Corey Enright best goals? Nah. The best his kick is 2 goals in a game. 250 plus played, 3 goals. It's Danger, Selwood, but these are all pretty obvious names. How long was Billy Brownless's career? How many games did Billy Brownless end up playing for the Cats? $198 games. Damn. Short of 200. Oh, no, he needs 250. Oh, okay. Sorry, I should know this, but I only know recent players from the past 10 years. Well, you can always give suggestions from players of the past 10 years. Some people might not know players from 10 years ago. For example, when did Dangerfield join the Cats? Joined them 2016. Okay. Gary Hocking? Yes, good. Another unique. Oh, 2 uniques in the one grid. Holy crapola. Uncle Aka. What a get. Whiskers. 0%. No one has picked Gary Hocking. Wow. Wow. Holy crap, hola. Whiskers will score less. Pretty hard to score less than 0.0%. Wow, it's pretty crazy. Good get, Acker. Well done, mate. All right, so Dangerfield teammate Cats. So Dangerfield joined the Cats in 2016. Who was delisted from the Cats in 2016? Players delisted from Geelong Cats at the end of 2016. Have any of these guys played a game, though? Oh, it's 2019. No, in 2016. Did any of these players play in the 2016 season? Mitch Clark or Nathan Vardy? What do you reckon? Mitch Clark? Probably rarer than Nathan Vardy. 0.5%. That's pretty good. All right. Harry Taylor, Danger Team, plus 250 plus. Harry Taylor? Man, that's a name. He's pretty. Surely he'd be. He was one of the best defenders in the modern era. Harry Taylor. Absolutely loved watching this guy go about his business. You really reckon he would be? You really reckon he wouldn't be a common pick? 24 options though. But if you're telling me, Jack, I'll do it. Hey, 2% is good. 2%. This has been an incredible griddly thus far. Well done, guys. Still deciding if I should see He-Man at the cinema. Travis, I grew up with He-Man. And I'm not going to watch it. I'm not. The host bet. I do every now and then, yes. But I do not deem myself to be an expert. Pundit, I'm not. All right, so we need 30 plus disposals in a final. Plus disposals. I would think so. No. In the home and away season, the highest in a final was 29. Okay. All right, so that doesn't work. Let's see. 250 plus games played. 30 plus in the final. 11 possible answers. 235 possible answers for a prelim final player. Maybe. What about Mitch Duncan instead? Won't be as good as 1987. No, it would not. How many games has Mitch Duncan played? He'd be 250. Yeah, 305. Maybe too obvious. 0.3? Nah, I'll take that. Happy about this. Maybe Isaac Smith? I think Izzy Smith is probably too obvious. Surely Isaac Smith is... Stevie J? Stevie J with 30 plus. Stevie J with 30 plus disposals. He has. Well, let's do it. Stevie J. Let's go. 4.7. All right. That's very nice. That's very, very nice. All right, guys. Where did we finish on the leaderboard? 12. All right. We have a chance to maybe make it into the top 10. We're only 0.5 away. It's Harry Taylor. It will have to be Harry Taylor. Everyone else is under 1%. So I think we need to change Harry Taylor. Let's do it. Let's change Harry Taylor. We need someone rarer than Harry Taylor. 250 plus games played and a teammate of Patrick Dangerfield. Oh. Who is a rare .250 plus gamer? It would have, I reckon, an Adelaide player. Correct. Probably can't be Rory Sloane. Rory Sloane is way too obvious. Matthew Scarlett did not. I don't think Matthew Scarlett played 250 games. Oh no, he played 284 games. From 1998 to 2012. No, he finished he retired before Dangerfield played. He was never a teammate of Danger's. Danger joined Geelong in 2016. Oh, please. Scarlett, you supported Essendon as a child. Please come to the Bombers as a development coach. Please. Michael Long and Lloydie were your favourite players. Come on. Come to the Bombers, please. How many games did Richard Douglas play? Richard Douglas? No, he has to be a teammate of Dangerfield. Richard Douglas. Let's have a look. Yeah, Richard Douglas at the Crows has played 246. Oh, he was short 4 games. Oh, that's tough. What about David Mackay? $248 games as well. Oh my god. Both of them 248 games. That's ridiculous. Uh, 24 possible answers. So Dangerfield. How many games did Ben Rudden play? $229. Piss off. What? Why are there no Adelaide players who has played 250 games? But Harry Burton. Was it Harry Burton? What was the big name? What was the big bird's name again? Burton, AFL. Ryan. No. What was his name? Big Bird from AFL. I think it was Burton, no? Brett Burton. How many games has Brett Burton played? 177. Bloody fish. Eddie Betts played for Adelaide after Danger left, right? Wait. 2014 and 2019. He played at Adelaide. They overlapped. Hey, it could be Eddie Betts. But is Eddie Betts a rare answer? I just checked on my phone. He's not a rare answer. 3.4%. Got my bloody hopes up just as soon as I got excited. All right, so not Eddie Betts. Scott Thompson. He surely has played 250. He has. .6%. Not rare at all. Uh, I don't think McLeod played 250. He did. Surely that's too obvious, though. McLeod. Surely that's too obvious. Yeah, 2.1%. Damn. Brodie Smith? 2.8%. 2.8% for Brodie Smith. How is Jeremy Cameron rarer than Smith? It's so stupid. Matthew Wright. Nope. Tyson Edwards. Yeah, 3%. Oh my god, why is there no super rare option? I just can't. I just can't anymore. Simon Goodwin? Ben Hart. No, Ben Hart is wrong. You're a liar. You're a liar. Ben Hart is not correct. Simon Goodwin is also 2%. What the hell is going on? Why is there no one under 1% ownership? Playing my own one, totally not relying on AFL tables, got 5 uniques. Wow, 5 uniques. Mark Blixarves? Surely not. Yeah, 6%. Sean Higgins. Sean Higgins is 2% as well. Bloody shawarma. Andrew Mackie? %1.6% for Andrew Mackie. 1.9% for Isaac Smith. Thank you, Desi. But so far, it seems Mackie is the rarest one, 1.6%. Tom Hawkins is 5%. Jimmy Bartell 1.3. I think we've got it. I think it's going to be Jimmy Bartell 1.3. Yeah. Jimmy Bartell it is. $4.4. That should be enough. Bloody hell, that took us way too long. 11! No. Hey, it's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. We'll take it. Rank 11, equal 11th. Oh, God, that was way too hard. That's the problem with doing it late at night. If you do it early in the day, your answers are all rare. But by doing it late at night, you've given everyone more of a chance, more time to answer, which means you've had less. You've got less opportunities. Meanwhile, the Crows are up by 20 points. Meanwhile, the Crows are up by 20 points. This is the worst version of a watch-along of all time. The game's happened, and the game is happening, and we're here just too engrossed in our Gridley. Apologies for the lack of professionalism. That is pretty hilarious. Hawkahan gets a kick away only as far as Holmes. No. Deemed to be holding the ball. Oh, this is hilarious. What a quarter here by the Crom. Pick up the line. Neil, solid mark. Almost looks drier all of a sudden. Oh, that's a charity 50. What was that for? For not standing the mark properly? Oh, that's charity. Unless it was actually Braden Cook. It was too close. What happened? Nah, that's bullshit. That is charity. Well, in comes Shannon Neal. He has been wayward tonight. He celebrates. He finally has got the breakthrough that he needed. Big time goal. I think it was on Cook, Poet, as he was running past, which is ridiculous. So there you go. The kick down the line, Mark to Neil, and then Cook run past, and then 50. He can't just teleport. He has to run away. That's a load of BS. Connor O'Sullivan, 90. Who would have thought? Max Holmes, 80. Bailey Smith, 79. Jordan Dawson, 90. Oh, good body work. That was a throw. Holmes, bounce off his teammate. Gets a handball away. Myers, DeConning, Dangerfield. Haxa on the left. Dempsey stands his ground and takes an incredible one-handed mark. So it seems to have dried up. Wow. The drainage system at Adelaide Oval is nothing short of miraculous. Dempsey's now able of taking one-handed marks. In comes Ollie Dempsey. Will be kicking from about 48 meters out. Kicks on its way, is dead gun straight. Wow. All it took was for us to switch back to the football for the Cats to be playing well. Aren't the Cats the biggest exhibitionists, aren't they? They need us to be watching them to play well. Worrell 71. Yeah, McAndrew's slowed down big time. Looking forward to trading McAndrew out after this week. No Catman. No Catman. That's right. DeConning wins the tap to himself. Gets the clearance to Atkins, to Dempsey, Stewart. Atkins, all by hand. Up the line. Henry taps the ball out of bounds. Yeah, Theo, it's back to 8 points. In that case, could you swap back to Gridley? I've tipped the Crows. Sorry about that, Rob, but the Gridley's finished for the night. Unfortunately, we can't go back to the Gridley. Atkins fights his way through, kicks the ball inside forward 50, and it trickles out of bounds. Throw in. Bailey Smith up to 80. You love to see it. Max Holmes 85. If it stays a close game, our boys are going to keep racketing up with points. You'd love to see it. Myers, Atkins. Danger. Oh, drew the high contact free kick way too easily there. Rory Laird got caught hook, line, and sinker on that one. Tough kick, though. Big moment. Big moment for Danger. Is he going to play on? No. He just beelines the goals and he just sneaks through behind. 7 points. Malira with the kick in. Michelini back to Malira. Under pressure. He fends off two. Is that holding the ball? It is. Oh, no. Wayne Miller. Thought he was Bruce Wayne. That was silly. Silly AF. Geelong versus Hawthorn prelim final last year. I think it will be my final ever game I ever go to. Really? Why is that, Travis? Bose, with a tight degree of difficulty, nails the set shot. Wow. Yeah, you got to drink that Pepsi Max. Wow. Yeah, Nick's, I think you need a bit more Pepsi Max, mate. You might be reaching for some ice with that Coke. Gee, Miller, it was silly what he did. But then to actually convert from there, that is, I agree, Akka, that was insane. How crazy is it that as soon as we switched it back to the game, the Cats have turned on? Back in middle we go. Berry, clever tap. McAndrew, nice clean pickup. Releases Berry. Cook, fumbles. Harassed by Myers. Ball moves out of the congestion. Bruin does well enough. Desperately gets a kick away. Neil Bullen suckers it the wrong way. Butts. Nice evasiveness. Ducks under a tackle. Blickstars taps the ball forward to DeConning. That looked like a throw, but play on is the call. Crows win the ball back at halfback. Kick goes forward by Ball Lace. 1-on-1 became a 2-on-1. Stewart Bose. Quick handball intercepted by Neil Bullen. Archie keeps the ball alive with a trickling ball inside forward 50. Rochelle, he's fighting desperately. What a pick up there by Dawson. Tackled as he kicked, and we have a throw in inside forward 50. Teach the prick for trying to stat pad. 100%, Mass. That was pure stat padding. McAndrew diving forward with the tap. DeConning keeps his feet, releases Holmes. This is now Bruin. Hemmed up along the boundary line. Ball hits the deck. Manor, he picks it up. Just bombs it into his teammates. Henry, Myers. Oh, clever by Myers. He showed the ball to everybody, but he kept it himself. Blixarv's tackle as he tries to switch the ball. Martin, can he pick it up? No! Martin shits the bed, and he gives it straight to Taylor, who has put it lace out with a ribbon on top to none other than the Fog, who I'm telling you, the Fog will kick this goal. But that was an abysmal attempt at a pick up there by Jack Martin. Oh, baby, that was terrible. Don't like going to the footy on my own. Surely we can organise for you to go with a mate. You need to. Fog. You shit, Fog. I put all my faith and trust in you. You used to be a guy that you could close your eyes and be trusted. Risky kick in by Bruin and McAndrew. Well done, mate. Well done, you lumbering giant. As soon as he heard me say, I can't wait for this game to be finished to trade him out, all of a sudden, he took that to heart. He took that personally. Keep going, mate. The pressure from Neil Bullen, 100%. Desperation. That's why I thought he was going to be the recruit of the year last year. In terms of just the underratedness of it. He just does the hard yards, the dirty stuff. Oh, Baz having a bit of a biff. Baz and Peatling. Oh, mate, Baz not happy. Henry just read that drop way too well. No one else got it. Turns around, plays it into a dangerous spot inside forward 50. Can the Crows muster something? Oh, what happened? What happened? Well, why did... I don't like that. I don't like that free kick. That is... Things like that is why the AFL and the umpiring has got zero idea. And why people like Andrew Dillon cop so much flack and so much crap for the ridiculous statements that they make, such as the umpiring has never been better. What a joke. What a joke. Mullen does well to control the ball. This is now Myers, harassed by Neil Bullen. They run into each other's space, but well done. Tanner Bruin provides some overlap run. He kicks the ball top of the goal square, looking for danger. Nice spoil there. Was that Curtin or Michelani? I don't know who it was because it happened too quickly. Well defended. The Crows now on the charge. Dawson could not hold on. Well done, O'Sullivan. This is now Baz. He gets a kick away only as far as Curtin. With a nice intercept mark. Founds the call. Oh, Wiltshire turned into Worcestershire sauce, mate. He got absolutely blended. That was ridiculous. Yeah. Best mates live in Adelaide. Used to go to the footy with my wife. Had a fallout with one of my other friends from high school, but that's like. But there's heaps of people online, as you can see, like in this community. Travis, for example. If you want to hit a game, you can always message in the group if anyone's down to go to a game. Baz is in his cash strip. How are they even allowing him to still be out there? I personally find it amazing. I personally find it amazing that the umpires had no issue with how Bailey Smith was being treated after he got tackled. After the ball was disposed of, the tackle continued to linger and turned into a fight, which then led to his clothes being ripped. I find it amazing that the umpire has no issues with that happening, but they will certainly take umbrage at a flop afterwards. Cook. Well done, Henry. Feeds it to his brother, and that's going to be insufficient intent, probably. No, it's not. 3/4 time. 2-point game. Lots of feeling in this one. Lots and lots of feeling in this game. Wow. We're in for a ripping finish. This is what I thought was going to happen. I thought we'd have a ripping finish. I thought it would be a very close, entertaining game. Dawson 97 to the moon. McAndrew 73. Keep going, son. You've probably hit your break even, no? What was McAndrew's break even? 74. Keep it going, McAndrew. You gotta ton up, mate. Ton up against Blixarves. Turn into the primo I always knew you could be. McAndrew Worrell. He started like a house on fire. Seems to have burnt down. Miller 52. Hall Kahan. He had an incredible first half. Alas, that quarter, very, very quiet. Only the 6 points. But hey, he's 99K with DPP. Will happily. Wait, does he have DPP? Yes, he does. We'll be very happy with him. Good output from the young man on debut against a very strong team. Maxi Holmes, 98. Welcome to my Supercoach side, mate. Very happy with this. Bailey Smith with 80 as well, which is not too bad. Oh, well, he just lost 2 points there. He just lost 2 points for something, I guess. He walked down to the races wrong. He had a terrible walk to the bench. I have no idea why that is. So, yes. Who wins it from here, lads? Oh, great quarter to watch. It was a great quarter to watch. It's a little bit funny that for the first half of that quarter, we hadn't actually watched it. We were too busy doing the Gridley. All of a sudden, as we were doing the Gridley, the Crows went out to a 20-point lead. We finally joined the game, and woo. We'll wait and see round 24. I'd be happy to even see Essendon versus Port. Oh, Jesus. Why would you ever be happy to see an Essendon game? I barrack for Essendon, and I dread watching our games. I don't look forward to watching our games. That's where we're at to right now. So you Melbourne based, Travis? Pretty sure there's plenty of other Melbourne based people in our community. But I'm sure would love to hit the footy. I know Big J loves to hit the footy as well. J.R. Jackson How much more time left in this game? I'm just waiting for my prize pick payout. Well, 1 quarter left, mate. 1 quarter left. So we're at 3/4 time. This is a 3/4 time break. The game should recommence within 5 minutes for the final quarter. And how much time that depends on. It depends on the stoppage time, I suppose. First game with Hawthorn. Dread watching Hawthorn. I live in Ballarat. Oh, Ballarat. It's a bit of a journey to get to the games from there. Sovereign Hill. Love Sovereign Hill. Goldfields. Reminds me of grade 5 camp. One of my colleagues at work. Yeah, and I did think of the doggies too, Akka, just in time. Woof, woof. He got winning this match. Well, I tipped pre-game that I thought the Cats would win this game by 7. Was my call. So I have to stick with my call. Hey, Double Dummy, how you doing, man? Good. How are you? Are you doing well? Who do you win? Who do you reckon wins this game, Zai? Cold? Well, if you're cold, get your hands on one of these bad boys. Get your hands on one of these bad boys. Make sure we support the Big Freeze. Big Freeze game coming up. Massive occasion. Can't let the beast win. Continue to fight the good fight. Carry on the message. The great late Neil Danaher. You're cold. This will kill the cold. Reckon Crows can pull the win? Of course they can pull the win. I work in Deer Park. It's a long tray ride. 5 days a week. Yikes. So what's your favorite film? Jeez, what's my favorite film? Put me on the spot here. You know what? I'll say the two different films. From an emotional standpoint, from an emotional feel-good standpoint, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I still remember opening the VHS. That was my very first movie that I was gifted. And I still remember my uncle, who I have a great relationship with, giving it to me. And then he would buy me the books when they would come out. So he introduced me to Harry Potter. And for me, that is a special core memory from my childhood. So I'd say Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But from a more mature age, as I started to watch and appreciate films more, one movie that every time it's on, I'll sit and watch it from start to finish is Shutter Island. Keys to Neil Bullen, back to Keys with the check side. That's exactly how the Crows wanted to start the game. This last quarter, what a great start. Beautiful partnership there. Keys and Neil Bullen. Just two hard workers going at it. Potter, that's a surprise. Yeah. I'm a diehard Potter fan, that's for sure. Used to look like Hagrid till it went grey. Yeah. Haven't heard of Shutter Island? Oh, what? Mate, you got to get onto this. One of Leo's best works. Got Mark Ruffalo in there as well. It's great. It's awesome. And every time you watch it, and part of the reason why I like that film, because I swear every time I've watched it, I end up discovering something else about it that I didn't pick up in the previous watch along, if that makes sense. Oh, mate. It's been a midfield domination to start this quarter. Texan going for a goal again. Drew the high contact. The Cats will get over the line. They just know how to win. Yeah, well, it doesn't look like it now. Last time I went to Ballarat, Bulldogs versus Gold Coast, there was a bloke in his car driving out of the station car park smoking. Why am I not surprised? The Texan. Oh, what a kick by the Texan! Oh, the Crows are going to come out and win this by the looks of things. What a wonderful start to this quarter by the Crom. Oh, mates. There's belief and joy here. I made Bont VC and Tracy C. Ow. Favorite comedy movie of all time? Favorite comedy. I'll give you two again. So as a kid, I loved Pink Panther. The Pink Panther. So as a kid, watched the Pink Panther. That was great. With Peter Sellers. Steve Martin, I mean. So as a kid, I loved this one. And as I got older, love Borat. Love Borat. And also... Yeah, I think I'll say Borat. Holmes has no idea how to defend in the back line. Yeah, I know, right? He's there for super coach points. He's not there for defending. Ball hits the deck. Oh, the Cats would be disappointed that they could not convert a goal there. It's all Adelaide momentum at the moment. Mick Kalani puts a couple of dance steps on. This is an opportunity here now for the Cats. Can the Cats? No, they can't. They can't do jack all. Well done. The Crows have got this. And like really 2.9? 2.9 on the Gridley. Well done. Flash. Scorsese films is my black spot in my film knowledge. Okay. Yeah, you gotta watch it, Poet. I think you will love it. It's a great film. One of those ones for me is Tenet. First time I watched it, I had COVID. It was like 11. I was like, I'll watch half of this and go to bed. I was quite like, yeah, Tenet's great too. Groundhog Day. Yeah, Groundhog Day is good. How come no one else shoulder strapping comes loose? Well, then again, Baz Smith was in a bit of a fight, wasn't he? So I can understand why his one sort of came loose. Bruin. Myers. Too clever. Too fancy. Oh, look at the confidence. Look at the belief. They know they've got the momentum at the moment, the Crows. They know. Everything is going their way at the moment. The Cats, they have to dig deep. The Cats have to dig deep somehow right here, right now. They need to stand tall. They need to be brave. They need to make the right decisions. Good spoil. Good forward pressure by Neil. Holmes is now pushed forward. Millerer. It took a split second longer to change direction. Oh, I love Taylor. What a great player. Henry keeps the ball alive. Wiltshire lowers the eyes. What a grab. What a grab there by Brian Myers. But I don't think he has the journey from here. I don't think Myers has the journey from here. With his kicking action, yeah, he didn't have the journey. But how is it that I know how is it that I, an Essendon supporter, know what your kicking limitations are? Just makes no sense. That these professional footballers can be so dumb. 42,000 in the house. Nice. Ball thrown in. McAndrew with the fist. Gains a lot of territory. Mullen has gone to Dawson. They are low IQ, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Dawson wins the free. Plays on. Kicks a low dart straight. That was a silly one. Irish Spud. Don't mind a bit of Irish Spud. Sounds delicious. McAndrew with the intercept. Keep going, son. Oh, McAndrew. I'm so happy with you. I don't give two shits about my tip. I just want McAndrew to keep fighting through. Peatling kicks the ball forward. Ball in dispute. It's bouncing around. Holmes, a fumble. Berry dives in. Mullen tackled without it. Myers clears the ball. Bouncing away. What's going to happen? Who wins the pill? That's going to be holding the ball. And it is. Free kick to the Cats. They have to go, and they have to go quick. I know the McAndrew VC was looking not too bad. I should have stuck to my guns. Bailey Smith takes the mark, plays on, kicks inside forward 50. Martin jumps early. 3 Cats fly for the 1 ball, and Wayne Miller clears it with ease. Intercept marks are great for Supercoach scoring. That they are. They are great for scoring. Fogarty pumps the ball high and long. Dawson! Oh, Jordan Dawson sandwiched between 2 Cats. Says, you guys are shite. And then he plays on and roosts it from 55. Jordan Dawson. Oh, what a star. What a captain. What a leader. Shakes his head and says, to think that you thought you could stop me. Get out of my face. Get out of my town. Get out of my stadium. Get out of my life. What a freak. Oh, that is sensational. That is a captain's goal and a half. That is a sayonara. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you for visiting the City of Churches. Collect your brochure on the way out. I'll send you my invoice after the game. Oh, Jordan Dawson. Incredible. Back in the middle we go. Neil with a clearance. Ball hits the deck. Henry, he keeps his feet. He gathers and he kicks an immediate reply. Very, very important. There is yet time still. I repeat, there is still time for the Cats to take this game. It's only 13 points. 3 goals is all that they need. Dawson Impact versus Holmes, same Supercoach points. No, Holmes is 98. Dawson's 115. And you watch, end of the game, I think Dawson will get a lot more scaling. McAndrew 92. McAndrew, I believe in you. Oh yes. Oh yes. Shannon Neal in the ruck to give him something different. It's a free kick to Danger. Held without the ball. That's a free kick against Dawson. That's silly. Play on is the call somehow. Forced to play on. Dawson puts it inside 50. Worrell doesn't go for the mark. Double-handed fist. Oh, Curtin. Strong in the tackle. Releases the pill. And it's a throw in on the outer wing. You were both on 100 a minute ago. Sorry. I read your comment a little bit late there, Jonas. My sincerest apologies. Seems Archie is done for the night. Flexarves versus Edwards. Peatling gathers. Kicks on the left. Tex. Too big. Too strong for young O'Connor. He plays on quickly. Gives Rochelle a chance. Rochelle! With a big-time one-on-one mark. Very impressive. Oh, Rochelle, that was huge. He has had next to 0 impact in this game. No, you do not get a hat for top 100. Only in fantasy, I think. Poet. I got McAndrew in a keeper league. Draft 45 players and no trades for the season. McAndrew will be my luck for my... Oh, yes. He'll be your luck for a few years, all right. Rochelle steps up to the plate very far. And he kicks a minor score. How much time left? 11 minutes and 10 seconds. 11 minutes for 3 goals. They can do it, the Cats. They can do it. They really need one right here, right now, I feel, though. You're welcome. You are welcome, Mikko Faustino. Flexarves does well to body the ball. Dawson tackled, gets a kick away. Peatling lays some pressure. That's gonna be Lasso, I think. It is. Why are they reviewing it? Touch. It's a throw in. All right, it's a throw in. He has been quiet after the first half. Maybe tired? Obviously, it's a much different game playing AFL. The speed is a lot different. It's much quicker. Flexarves picks the ball up to Dangerfield. Oh, this is nice running action here. Wiltshire tucks the ball under the arm. He kicks it forward with a full head of steam. It's a pack. Does he? No one marks. Ball hits the deck. Cook, he clears. Beautiful ball. Saligo drops it, but he keeps his composure and they win a high No. Someone is down. In fact, multiple people are down. Holy crap, that's a lot of blood. What happened? Was there a collision in the marking contest? Oh my God, that's a lot of blood everywhere. Bro, you summoned him, Flash. You're saying he's been quiet all of a sudden. Head clash between Hall and Murray. Damn. Well, he's going to be off the field for the rest of the game. could have 2 people off the ground. If they both need to do HIAs, then they're both done for the night. Let's call it a round now. I'm happy so far. Pretty funny. Oh, well done, Wiltshire. Did very well. Oh, O'Sullivan. Spent it before he had it. Broken nose. Oh, my goodness. McAndrew's back on the field. Keep going, my son. Worked off the pill by DeConning. Good body work by the young man. Atkins, he basically threw it. Ball up. 9 minutes, 34 seconds. McAndrew wins the tap. Rochelle, wired off the ball. Ball hits the deck. Holmes, nice blind turn. Myers grubs a kick away. This works. Dangerfield, hacks on the left. Ball hits the deck. Well done, Henry. Still up for debate? No, it's not. The Crows have all of the answers. Worrell gets a kick away. No mark. Is it play on? No, it's a free kick to Saligo. McAndrew going to go big now with Murray out. Fingers crossed. McAndrew's tunned up. McAndrew, 101. Who needs to pay up for Baz when you've got McAndrew 101? Oh, McAndrew, you sexy boy. Oh, McAndrew, you sexy beast. Mummy him up and get him out there. Can't break it any worse. Yeah. Who needs Josh Worrell when you've got McAndrew? Oh, McAndrew. Keep it going, son. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. NFL, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Here we go. The Cats. Opportunity to run through the middle of the ground. This is a good ball. Dangerfield, he marks in front of Worrell. Dangerfield's kick into the pocket looking for Jezza. Could not mark. Ball still in play, though. Bose, he's kicked a tough one from here. Goes with a dribbler. Low percentage ball. Lazy by Bose. Minus score. They needed a goal from that. Henry takes the relieving mark. Tries to send the ball back inside. Forward 50. Henry, he flies. He can't mark. Jezza, denied again. Danger. Strong tackle. Michelini claimed in a strong tackle. They need a goal from this stoppage. The Cats need a goal from this stoppage. If there are any chance. McAndrew wins the tap only to Atkins. Henry, head over the pill. Another stoppage. I think McAndrew's been my main flex all year. I think he'll continue to be my flex. Yeah, the Cats need a miracle. Ooh, minus score. It's now an even 2-goal game. Can the draw. Worrell has played on. Kicks out of defense. DeConning. Strong mark. He does not go back. He feeds it to Manor. And Manor goes bang. Big time goal. Well done, DeConning. He caught everybody sleeping. Everyone thought that he was going to go back behind his mark. Instead, he took the game on. He went fast. He released the aggressive forward handball and caught all the Crows napping. What a finish. What a finish from Manor. It's back to a 1-goal ball game. Who wants a miracle? Samuel Sakala wants a miracle. Oh, mate, here we go. Game on, double dummy. Uncle Acker not happy. Oh, Jesus. 7 minutes, 28 on the clock. 1-goal ball game. Berry wins the centre bounce clearance. Bowes tackled by Neil Bullen. Ball up about 60 metres out from the Crows' goal. McAndrew wins the ball down, picks up his own one, gets a little grubby kick forward. Everything is under pressure. Everything is hard. Good tackle there, Neil Bullen on Dempsey. It's now inside the Crows' forward 50. McAndrew, tap, Curtin on the left. The ball's dribbling. It sits up. O'Sullivan grabs the ball, short, composed ball, finds O'Connor. He goes short as well, finds Stewart, puts it a bit higher up the field. Malera, he dropped what he probably should have taken. Good fend. That's a throw. That's a throw, umpire. Oh, lucky to get away with it. Holy crap. Malera does not get pinged for a throw. O'Sullivan gets pinged for holding the ball. This is insane. Rochelle, high ball inside forward 50 and the ball is out of bounds. Hall coming back on. What a legend. What a legend. We need him for these last 5 minutes. We need him to get some points and some scaling. It is disgusting umpiring, 100%. I agree. DeConning wins. Someone is down. Rochelle was down. Atkins releases a handball. Holmes caught in a pulverizing tackle. Atkins put his head over the ball, though. Holmes tries to go back for a second one. Malera does very well to McAndrew. McAndrew, Cook, centering ball. Oh, the Tex, he's been picking them up like nothing all game long. Goes on the right. Oh, and he misses. He misses. Oh, he misses. That would have been maybe the icing on the cake. It's close. Stewart clears the ball out of defence. Myers keeps his feet. This is now Bowes. The Cats have gone end to end in less than 5 seconds. Henry, open goal square. Misses. Oh, what a choke. What a choke of epic proportions. Henry. Bro, how did you stuff that up? He shat himself. There is no other explanation. He absolutely shat bricks. The moment was too bright for him. Oh my goodness. Bowes gets a little check side kick inside forward 50. And we have a throw in. How much time is left? 5 minutes, 12 seconds. Such a shame for the Cats not to get a decision their way. I love the sarcasm there, dummy. Henry releases it. Baz fights through 2, gets it to Holmes. He's about to get caught, gets a kick away. Atkins, Bowes. He had time, and he used it well. Oh, guys, the scores are level. Scores are level. 4 minutes, 51 seconds on the clock. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. I never would have thought that it would be Bowes. I never would have thought that the Bowes sound system would kick into overdrive and turn it up to 11. Cats play for free kicks and appeal more than the Indian cricket team. That's pretty funny. Just calm her down. No, I can't calm her down. It's too exciting, Akka. We got a game on our hands. McAndrew wins the tap. Saligo soccers off the ground. Ball in dispute. Heavy collision. Holmes is tackled without the ball. The umpire has put the whistle away. The Crom, they're moving the ball forward. What a beautiful kick. Perfect kick. Finds the Fog. The Fog has marked the ball 50 metres out. He's going to go for goal kicking at about 52 maybe. It was high. but the umpire put the whistle away. Do they go into overtime? No. They only go into overtime if it's a final, but this is during the regular home and away season. There is no overtime. The Fog. He's kicked 2 behinds tonight. If there was ever a time for a goal, it'd be now. And he gets it. Oh, the Fog with the ugliest mongrel from 52 meters out you've ever seen. All that matters is that it went through the big sticks. The Crows. Right in front of me. Fog is the best set shot in the game. He had 2 set shots before this one. He had 2 set shots before this one and he missed both of them. Geelong being 10-14, how actually bad has their kicking been? Oh, it's been quite bad. I mean, if you saw the Henry miss before was just deplorable. They've missed quite a few gettable shots. Suck Team Crow, Abdullah. It was hit in the head as well as being slung. Yeah, I'd say Holmes was very unlucky not to get a free kick there. I think there's no doubt about it. For you, who wins? Well, I had tipped the Cats before the game. I have to stay with my review? No. Spike on edge. A spike on edge. 1 point ball game. Not a goal. The Cowboys are going to lose to the Clowns. Right in front of me. The Crows were robbed. Right in front of me. Hall, he's back on the field. Gets a little kick away. Oh my God. If they lose this, 3 minutes, 36 seconds and counting. The Crows are going to do all they can to quell the game. The Cats want it on the outside. They want transition. And they have an opportunity here. No, they don't. It's a free kick to Neil Bullen. What a big win. Big win for Neil Bullen. Call to play on. Kicks it high and long. Just outside forward 50. Guthrie flies. Baz keeps his feet. Bombs it forward to a one-on-one. Henry, is that Peter Mark? No, it's not. Dangerfield tries to get it forward to Henry. He can't. He instead follows up with a tackle on Laird. And deemed a high tackle. That's now 2 free kicks against Dangerfield in the last 2 minutes. Oh, Dangerfield. Ball hits the deck. O'Sullivan, composure, tries to go with the underground handball, only as far as Neil Bullen, who has been in everything. Neil Bullen. How many minutes left? 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Adelaide up by a point against the Cats. Ball thrown into play. McAndrew, sure, that's got to be a free kick. McAndrew just bowls DeConning over without touching the ball. Play on's the call. Wow. McAndrew wins a tap. Atkins tries to feed a handball away. Eventually does. High, speculating ball out on the wing. Dempsey stands strong. Gets a mark. The crowd want to push in the back. The crowd has to be told to shut up and let the game continue. Ball's in the sky. Now on the ground. And it's a throw in. Forward pocket for the Cats. 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. 1 point ball game. The Cats have won the past 6 against the Crom. This to keep their winning streak alive. McAndrew wins the ball to the ground in dispute. It's going to be another ball up. 1 minute, 55 seconds. Calling a draw, says Poet. Oh, Jezza, he fumbles. Two Cats go for the same ball. O'Sullivan, Blitzarves, he took the tackler on. That's holding the ball. It is holding the ball. Oh, big tackle by Hall. Hall of all people. Our champion with potentially the match-saving tackle. 1 minute and 25 on the clock. Oh, what a great leap. What a great rise. Not Peter Mark. Oh, wow, that is tough. That is tough. The Cats are getting screwed a little bit here in this last quarter. Baz gives it up to Tex. Oh, the Cats have been hard done by here a few times. Oh, 1 minute, 7 seconds. Ball thrown up. Keys to Tex to Salego. Drops it short. Rochelle gets in the way of Dawson. Rochelle gets in the way of Dawson, and that would have iced the game. It would have iced the game right there. "51 seconds. The Cats have to go end to end. Mullen gets a kick away to Dangerfield, to Holmes. He bursts away. He kicks it long, but it's intercepted very well there by Curtin. Oh, Curtin. Well set up behind the play. They were the outnumber. Holmes, he had time, he had space, and he could have done more with it. And that's the game. 13 seconds on the clock. The Crom about to win a massive game. 9, 8, 7 seconds. The Cats, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can they get any score? They can't. Time beats the Cats, and it is a 1 point win for the ages for the Crows. The Adelaide Crows win the game by that one solitary point. They hang on for dear life. And the Cats, valiant, but they come up short. 2 losses in a row for the Cats. Well done, Adelaide. Well done, Hall. Where is he? Hall Kahan with the game-saving tackle. Very, very impressive. Max Holmes, 107. Bailey Smith, 106. The 2 Cats boys turned up for owners. Dawson, 117. McAndrew, 106. Very happy with him. Worrell punched out a very solid 96 for owners. Wayne Millerer, he started off putrid, I say, but he came home strong. 32-point last quarter. Very impressive. Well done there by the Crom. Like I said, mentioned about Hall Kahan, 72 points. Cook owners, rejoice. He moved up. Rochelle also moved up with a 65. Look, from a Supercoach perspective, I think a lot of our players did what you sort of expected them to do and what you wanted them to do. It was a great result. Geelong lose. Our Supercoach teams do great. This was a great night of football. Oh, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. That was great. That was fun. It was excellent. As you can see, my voice may be losing it a little bit, but we had an epic. And I hope you guys enjoyed my call. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight, watching this game together. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I don't hate it when the Cats lose 100%. Even if I tip them 100%, I've got no qualms whatsoever. This was a great result for football, a great result for everyone. And make sure, if you haven't, to get onto your Big Freeze beanie. Obviously goes a long way to helping. It's not a lot of money, $20, $25. Goes a long way, though, if every single one of us gets a hat to continue to fight the beast, to continue to fight motor neurone disease. I think there'll also be various donations available on the Big Freeze Day. If you want to make any further contributions, any and all donations are welcome. Thank you all so much for joining. Cheers, Akka. Cheers, Mass. Yes, indeed, we smoke him. Thank you, Maltesing. Should be a hoot at work tomorrow. That it will. Thank you, Travis. Thank you all. Hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Yes, Miko Faustino. It is. The game is finished. Full time. Adelaide. The Adelaide Crows have defeated the Geelong Cats by 1 point. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.